Welcome to Mountain Grove Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports. Big Country 99, the Panthers, with their last regular season game of the year. We're used to starting off up here, so it's a little different for us. We're going to finish at Springfield Catholic tonight. Originally, this was set up to have a freshman, a JV, and a varsity. Freshman got canceled tonight. No freshman. We went JV, who fell in the first game, and getting set up for the varsity game. About to go over starting lineups. Pregame show brought to you by our friends at McGowan Auto. Stop in and see Jeremy and the team at McGowan Auto. Starting for Springfield Catholic, Robertson wearing the number 2, a 5'9 senior. Jacob Schultz, a 6'3 senior, wearing the number 12. Number 22, Mulheron. I'll try to get that right tonight. Mulheron, a 6'2 senior. Carter Webster, a 6'4 senior, getting the start. And then Glendenning, a 6'2 senior, wearing the number 25, getting the start for Springfield Catholic. For your Mountain Grove Panthers in this one, Brylan Mayberry, Peyton Shannon, Gatling Keeling, Bradley Henry, and Carson Allen, your starting five for the Panthers. A welcome sight is to see Sam Peterson back on the floor. He's out there in his warm-up gear, taking shots with the rest of them. We've missed Sam here these last couple of weeks, so it'll be good to have him back on the floor, and he provides a spark for this team and plays the post well and has some shooting ability. So we like seeing Sam out there. Just allows you to be a little deeper.
Yeah, it's just a different look than having Carson out there. Carson does a great job what he does, but Sam has a different look for you out there, and it's just different.
Yep. As the Panthers get set up here to play their regular season final in this one, they are going to get set up for district play, which will happen at Rogersville. And we were mapping that out on our way in here today because that's
trying to figure out how we're going to get there.
Yeah, making sure we can. So you're still going to be able to make a right turn on the 125 there, from our understanding. So you'll be able to turn in there. That is going to happen on Thursday. 1 week from today, the Panthers will play their first district game. They get the bye as they are the number 2 seed. Rogersville with the 1 seed. Winner will advance to play the next night in a district championship. So looking forward to next week. Girls play Wednesday night, as that'll be at our place, though, the Mountain Grove High School Arena at 7:30 start time. We had Coach Mallow on this morning talking about the season and kind of looking ahead to districts and what they can expect. They get the win. I believe they would play their championship game if they could win Wednesday. They also have a bye. They were a 2 seed, Rogersville the 1 seed in that one. But the girls will play, I think it was a 1 p.m. time on Saturday for the championship game. So, and that would be at the Mountain Grove High School Arena. We're going to come back with more of your pregame show brought to you by your friends over at McGowan Auto. We're going to take a short break here, kick it back to the studio. You're listening to Mountain Grove Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Mountain Grove Panther basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Is never get the national anthem in there. Starting lineups being announced now. The Mountain Grove Panthers coming to this game, last one in the regular season with a 12-12 record as we travel to Springfield Catholic tonight to play the 19-5 Fighting Irish at their place. As not a bad crowd here tonight. Big student section for the Fighting Irish. Good catch that. They've got a big student section tonight. It is the Fighting Irish having senior night this evening. And with that, I believe they're starting all 5 seniors in this one. As we get set up and ready to go, Panthers look for a quick start here. Offensively had a hard time getting it going against Reed Spring, and defensively played well. See if we can try to get it all put together tonight as we get ready for districts next week. Bradley Henry goes in the middle of the jump. He'll be met by Schultz. Schultz, a 6'3 senior. Goes up and
they let him have it.
Sure what happened there. Okay, that's why.
Yeah.
24, Carter Webster, I should have kept up there, has been injured this season. He's a senior. Bradley didn't jump for it. They let him tip it back to Webster, so he gets to start on his senior night. And he gets to check out and come to the bench. So good gesture there for the Panthers. Good sportsmanship. Steps up, drives to the hole, shot up, high off the glass is up and good as Robertson gets that one to go, wearing the number 2. So who do they check in for him, though? That's what I'm going to have to find. Gets it over to Henry. Henry works from the near side. Backs it out. Did you say that Matt Brown's got it up over Mateos, by the way? It's up at Mateos right there on the square. Mayberry pulls up on a 3, shot up, in and out, won't go. Rebound comes away to Schultz. Schultz brings it up the floor, crosses midcourt, looks to the far side, nearly throws that one away. Gets it to Mahurin. Malhurin kicks it out to 3, Rowden. That's who's checked in here. Rowden drives to his right, kicks it to the near side. Schultz puts up a 3, shot is up, shot is good. And Catholic lead at 5-0, less than a minute into this one. Henry brings it up the floor, looks out to Brylan Mayberry. Mayberry sets up from way outside, finds Keeling back to the near side to Brylan. Over to Shannon, has some space, shoots a 3, shot up, won't go. Big bounce off the rim, tipped around, comes away to Gatlin Keeling, who's able to go up and get 2 for the Panthers.
First points on the night for the Panthers. 5-2, Catholic leads.
Robertson brings this up. Robertson crosses midcourt, works to the far side. Kicks it outside, finds Glendenning to Schultz and then back to Robertson. Shot up, won't go. Offensive rebound here to Glendenning. This one pops away, looked like he was out. Last touch by the Fighting Irish. Ball goes back to the Panthers.
Good eye by the official down there.
Yep, she was right on it.
Right on top of it.
Checks it in here to Brylan Mayberry, who brings it up the floor. He'll be met by Robertson. Crosses midcourt with it, works to the near side. From about the free throw line here, trying to feed it in underneath to Carson Allen. Taken away by Glendenning. Glendenning brings it up the floor, looks to Robertson's layup up and won't go. Tipped out, comes away to Schultz. Schultz shoots a 3, big bounce off the rim. Shannon has the rebound for the Panthers, bringing it back the other way. Pushes it up the floor, goes to Bradley Henry. Sets up for a 3, up and nothing but net to tie it up for Bradley Henry and the Panthers.
You need him to have that kind of night tonight.
To the other side, looks down to the baseline, backs it up. That was Malhurin with it, looks out to Schultz. Schultz goes to Robertson. Or excuse me, that's Rowden, number 3. Pulls up on a 3, shot up, won't go, bounce off the rim. Rebound comes away to Brylan Mayberry. Mayberry bringing it back the other way for the Panthers. Crosses midcourt. Really lost his dribble there. Did that come off his leg or something? Drives in, tries to feed it and dish it off underneath to Carson Allen. Wouldn't go there. Robertson to the other side to Schultz. Layup up and in. As Schultz gets that one to go, gives Catholic a 2-point lead. Trying to go back inside to Carson, and a foul call this time. That's going to be on Glendenning. Anthony Glendenning, a 6'2 senior.
Carson and he match up well under the basket.
Brylan looks to get this one in. And
foul called.
This time foul called on Carson, I believe. They're kind of trying to sort this thing out underneath.
The official giving him what for now. He said, you guys better not be doing that on purpose, basically was the conversation. I think he just tripped and ran into him.
They got tied up a little bit.
Yeah. When you got 2 bulls down there, you know what I'm saying? They're going to get after it.
First one on Carson. First team foul for the Panthers. One team foul for the Fighting Irish. So they get it into Schultz. Schultz to the other side. Finds Robertson. Robertson brings it across midcourt. Sets up. Down to 5:10 left in the first. Panthers trail by 2. Robertson works from outside. Clicks over to Rowden. Rowden works to his left. Rowden drives. Floater off the right hand. Shot up. Won't go. Rebound goes to Melhurin and gets the putback. Panthers trail by 4. Henry brings it up the floor. Under 5 minutes to play in the first. Works from midcourt. Panthers looking to get over 500 in this one. Try to get some momentum for district play. Goes to Brylan Mayberry. Back inside to Carson Allen. Carson looking to dish it off to Brylan and called for the travel. Sam Peterson checking in here for the Panthers. Checking in on the other side will be Kendall.
Looks like Glenn Denning's coming out too.
So Glenn Denning checks out. Kendall checks in, a 6-foot junior. Sam Peterson comes in for Carson Allen. To the other side here with Robertson. Robertson looks out to Melhurin. Melhurin back to Robertson. From outside back to Melhurin. Looks in, not there. Trying to work around to the near side. Finds Schultz. Drives to his right. Floater off the right hand is up and good. Catholic leads it by 6. Score here 11-5. 4:10 left in the first. Inside goes to Brylan. Layup up and in. Panthers get an answer back here. 4-point ball game. Robertson brings it back the other way for the Fighting Irish. Sets up from the top of the key. Backs it out. Works around his back. Drives to his right. Trying to get around Brody Emery, who checked in. Shot up. Won't go. Rebound comes away to Bradley Henry. Henry pulls it down. Brings it up the other way for the Panthers. Who did Brody check in for? Looks like Peyton Shannon's out. Brylan Mayberry works from outside. Had a screen there from Bradley. Drives to his left. Layup up and good off the left hand. It's a 2-point ball game. 3:35 left in the first. Robertson brings it up here for the Irish. It's like Aiden Eastep about to check in as well. Outside is Schultz for the Fighting Irish. Looks out to Kendall. Looks to his right to Robertson. Now to Melhurin. Melhurin near side to Rowden. Rowden started in. Backs out. Has Gatlin Keeling in front of him. Good ball movement here for the Fighting Irish. Sets up, shoots a 3 from the top of the key. Shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Sam Peterson. It was tipped out by Gatlin Keeling. Keeling loses his dribble, able to get it back. Shot up off the glass, won't go. Kendall with the rebound, nearly threw it away. As Melhurin's able to go grab it, brings it up. Number 4, Elliott, about to check in for the Irish. Robertson works it across midcourt. Has Brody Emery in front of him. Looks near side, goes to Kendall. Kendall sets up from the top, looks to his right. Gatlin Keeling was breaking on that one. They look back over to Robertson in the far side corner. He looked at a 3, decided not to pull the trigger. Out to Melhurin. Now back to Robertson with Emery in front of him. Inside to Schultz. Feeds it to Melhurin. Shot up off the glass and good. Back to a 4-point ball game. 13-9 to score with 2:27 left in the first. Bradley Henry brings it up the floor here for the Panthers. Drives from the near side, backs out, kicks it over to Sam Peterson. Peterson fakes to his left, drives to his right, and the charge call.
13-9, 2:17 left here in the first. 2 team fouls for the Panthers, 1 here for the Irish. The Irish going the other way now, Rocky.
2:17 left in the first. Who all do we have on the floor now? Aiden Eastep, Brylan Mayberry, Sam Peterson, Brody Emery, and Bradley Henry. Gatlin checked out. Number 4 in, that's Elliott, who checked in for the Fighting Irish. He sets it up as Robertson came out for a little break here. Elliott looks to the near side. Close to Glendenning. Glendenning kicks it out to Schultz. Works to his right. Finds Elliott. Elliott working with Brody Emery in front of him. Now kicks it out to Rowden. Rowden started to his left. Goes to his right. Now looks to kick it outside to Schultz. Schultz drives in. Looks to the near side. Goes to Elliott. Pulls up on a long 2. Shot is up. Shot is good. Oh, they said it was a 3. I thought he was on the line. Brody Emery to the other side. Floater off the right hand. Up and in. Is that what you would call a Euro step there?
Yeah, with the floater at the end.
Yep. 5-point ball game. Panthers trail. Springfield Catholic brings it up. Goes to the other side. Looks to the far side. This one taken away by Brylan Mayberry. He's off and running. Layup up and in. We're down to a 3-point ball game. 1:15 left in the first.
He got poked in the eye.
Yep, he's calling for some help here. Looks to the near side. Elliott pulls up on a 3. Shot up and nothing but net. Miles Elliott
Coach O's going to take a timeout.
They take time, we'll take time as well. Panthers trail it by 6 with 1:04 left in the first. We'll send it back to the studio. You're listening to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther Basketball, your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. 1:04 left here in the first. Panthers trail it 19-13. Still got a minute 4 left, so you've gave a lot up offensively. They've drilled a couple threes here late in the first.
DeVries is checked in.
We put in the sharpshooter. Goes to Bryland. Bryland nearly lost his dribble. Looks to kick it out. Finds Bradley Henry. Drives to his left. Drives in, foul called. They're going to call blocking foul here on Springfield Catholic. Is that Glendenning? 25?
Yes.
So second one called on Glendenning. He's the one that was tied up earlier with Carson Allen.
Down to 49 seconds left here in the first.
Bradley sets up at the free throw line. Free throws up and no good. It's one area I feel like we've really not done well at.
As much as they work on it, you would think we would have better results. I mean, that's something that they work on every day.
I'm sure they do. Second one is good. We've had some games, I think, back to that Mountain View Liberty ball game.
Yeah.
Just last week, and
would have made a difference.
Yeah, struggled at the free throw line big time.
Would have made a difference.
Melhurin checks out as Rowden checks back in. Ryder Rowden, 5'11" sophomore. So he gets it into Robertson. Robertson brings it up the floor. Robertson crossing midcourt. Panthers trailing by 5, scored 19-14. Looks to the near side to Schultz. Now to Rowden, outside of the top to Elliott. Looks to his right. Now rolls it back around to Schultz. Back out to Kendall. Works to the near side. Good ball movement for the Fighting Irish. Looks back out to Schultz. Backs it out. Finds Kendall on the far side. Kendall looked in, not there. Rolls it back out. Kicks it out to Elliott. Elliott works with Brody Emery in front of him. Now over to Rowden.
15.
Just going to play for the last shot here.
Looks like it.
Got to hold on to it. To 5-point ball game. Irish with the favor there.
Less than 10 seconds.
Trace DeVries out there in front of Robertson. Now kicks it to
3,
Elliott.
2.
Far side corner. Floats it into Schultz and was able to get it at the buzzer.
Or they're counting it.
With a little alley-oop. Call that, I guess, a alley-oop layup of some sort there.
It looked like a set play.
21-14 the score as we head to the second. Panthers trail by 7 as we send it back. You are listening to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Mountain Grove Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. By the way, leading the Panthers in scoring in the first was Brylan Mayberry with 6 points. Bradley Henry had 4. Gatlin Keeling with 2 and Brody Emery with 2. The scoring there in the first for the Panthers. They start off here in the second with the ball. Trailing by 7, a score 21-14. Henry kicks it out to Brylan. Brylan was looking into Carson, not there. Drives to his left. Now looks to kick it over to Gatlin. Shot blocked from behind, and did she call foul? She did.
She did.
Foul called. 2 free throws on the way for Gatlin Keeling.
Yeah. 3 or 33?
Yep, put it on Ryder Rowden.
Yes, you are correct.
First one on Rowden. First team foul here as we're early on in the second. First free throw up for Gatlin Keeling is good.
21-15 now.
Sets up for his second. Second free throw up and good. By the way, if you're looking for dinner tonight and want to go over and watch the game, it's up on the big screen at Mateo's right there on the square. Stop in, tell Matt Brown we said hi, and get you something to eat. Enjoy the ball game on the big screen right there at Mateo's on the square. Kendall, little jumper from about 12 feet out is good for the Irish. Bradley Henry brings it back the other way. Looks outside, goes to Bryland. Now finds Brody Emery. Emery works to his right towards the top of the key. Starts to drive in, kicks it out, goes to Bradley Henry. Works from the near side corner. Out to Bryland Mayberry. 7:10 left here in the first half, trailing by 7. Feeds it in underneath to Carson Allen. He'll be fouled. This is going to be on 33, Kendall, I believe.
That's the way it looked. You are right.
It's going to be the first one on Kendall. Carson heads to the free throw line for the first time in this one.
2 team fouls here early in the second for the Irish. Watch out for the football game behind us.
Yep, free throw's no good on the first one. Yeah, it's a bit of a danger zone up here. So
I feel like I'm going to be tackled at any moment.
They have the bleachers folded up behind us. Second free throw is no good off the front iron as Carson misses on both. Rebound goes to Brett Robertson. To the other side, looks to the near side,
whistle.
And what's the whistle for?
Oh, you got one hurt.
Uh-oh. That's number 33, C.J. Kendall, as he limps near the scorer's table here. Not putting much pressure on that right ankle. Twisted up or stepped on somebody or something. Robertson brings it up and across midcourt, has Brody Emery in front of him, works to the near side. Works back out to his right, under 7 minutes to play here in the first half. Panthers trail by 7. Fighting Irish with the basketball. Looks to Melhurin, inside to Schultz. Schultz works to his left, drives in, shot up, and good.
Carson got a fingertip on it.
Yep, just a few feet away there. Brody to the other side. Layup is up and in as he sees a lane and takes it. Answers right back for the Panthers. Robertson brings it back the other way. Robertson to his right, looks to drive the whole way and does. Gets that one to go, answers right back. Bradley Henry to the other side, near side, finds Bryland Mayberry, goes to go baseline and blocking foul called. It's going to be on the Fighting Irish.
Down to 6:14 here in the second.
All that on Schultz, number 12.
27-18. I wonder if Cousin Justin gets confused every time you talk about that guy.
Schultz?
Yeah.
Different spelling.
Yeah, well.
This one thrown away. Was it tipped?
Kicked and goes the other way?
Hold on, I think they're about to have a correction here.
Wow.
And they are fixing it.
Yep.
It's going to go back to the Panthers.
Good deal.
Gets it in, finds Bradley Henry. Henry works to the near side to Brody Emery. Emery kicks it out. Finds Bryland, back to Brody. Looked inside, trying to get that ball inside to Carson. They're doing a good job covering him up. Carson comes out, sets a screen. Bryland kicks it out, finds Gatlin Keeling. Keeling from outside, drives to his left. Looks over. Bryland looked at a three, started the drive in. Nearly lost his dribble. Now finds Carson underneath the basket. Shot up, won't go, missed it. Little reverse layup there, didn't go. Panthers trailing it by 9 as they bring it back the other way for the Fighting Irish. Kick it out to Robertson. Robertson to the near side to Melhurin. Melhurin back out to Robertson, shoots a long three, shot up, won't go. And that one last touch by the Fighting Irish as it goes out. Good job by Bryland Mayberry to kind of box him away from going and getting that, just let it go out of bounds.
Yep.
Gets it into Bradley Henry, who brings it up the floor. Looks like Elliott is set to check back in for the Fighting Irish as Henry crosses midcourt. Works from the top, pulls up on a three. Shot is up, shot is good. Makes this a 6-point ball game. We needed that one. If we get Bradley going, we know he can score in bunches when he really gets going. Robertson to the other side, drives in. Good job by Carson Allen to just get vertical. They kick it out and drain a three, though, as that's Ryder Rowden from the far side corner. Robertson drove in. They got him stopped. He was able to kick it out. This one's thrown away. turnover on the Panthers. Now checking in is another Ben Melhurin. Also Miles Elliott. Are we going to have two Melhurins on the floor for me?
It sounds like it.
All right, well, Schultz checks out and Glendenning checks out. Ben Melhurin checks on, and so does Miles Elliott.
This is going to be like, I don't remember what team it was, but they had two Richters.
Brings it across midcourt. That's Rowden, looks to the far side. Goes to Elliott in the far side corner. Elliott looks back out. Now rolls it back out to Rowden. Rowden starts in, backs out. Hayden Estep has stepped into the game, by the way. Looks to feed it inside to Melhurin.
Oh,
this
not
one
paying
nearly
attention.
thrown away, but Fighting Irish come away with it. Robertson pulls up on a long two. Shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Brylan Mayberry. Mayberry drives the whole way. Layup up and in. Good job to attack him.
Man, if you don't stop
7-point ball game. Score here 30-23. Panthers trail it. Irish to the other side. Looks in there to Robertson. Kicks it outside to the Ben Melhurin. Leaves his three a little short. Rebound comes away to Bradley Henry to the other side. You think he purposely went around his head with that? That's Brylan Mayberry back over to Henry. Henry drives in. Layup up and good.
I wouldn't put it past him.
5-point ball game. Panthers close the gap a little bit here. Score 30-25, 3:51 left in the first half. We'll send it back to the studio. You're listening to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. It's Big Country 99. We're in a good one over here at the O'Reilly Family Athletic Center, home of the Fighting Irish of Springfield Catholic. Panthers trail by 5. The Fighting Irish with the basketball. 3:51 left in the first half. Score here 30-25 as Elliott brings it up the floor for the Fighting Irish. Crosses midcourt, looks to the near side, goes to Melhurin. Melhurin works to his right. Melhurin to Melhurin there. So we had Ben go to Ryan. Ryan Melhurin looks to kick it out. Finds Elliott at the top of the key. Now over to Rowden. Rowden near side to Ben Melhurin. Feeds it back inside to Schultz, who's checked in. Schultz starts to his right, goes to his left. Shot up off the glass and good. Good little move there in the post.
Backed him down there in the baby hook.
Inside to Carson and then over to Bradley. Near side goes to Brylan Mayberry. Drives in and fouled.
I always like it, you know, Brylan was almost decapitated there in the lane. It's always funny whenever they throw their arms up like, who, me?
This one being called on Miles Elliott, number 4, his first. 4th team foul on the Springfield Catholic. Free throws up and good on the first one. Sam Peterson checks in as Carson Allen checks out. Schultz checks out, and in checking is now Carson Smith, a 6'5 junior, wearing the number 11. Or no, Schultz did not check out. Who checked out? Well, one of them did. Maybe it was Robertson. I don't see Robertson out there. Rowden brings it up the floor, crosses midcourt, looks to the near side to Melhurin. Melhurin looks to his right, finds Elliott. Elliott pulls up on a long three. Shot up, won't go. Rebound, come away. Oh, Aiden Estep takes it away. Looked like Melhurin had it. Aiden goes to Shannon. Near side, Bradley Henry drives in, had this one blocked. Kicks it out, went right back to Bradley. Finds Brylan Mayberry working from outside. Goes to Aiden Estep, back to Brylan. Brylan works from the top. Backs it out near the volleyball line and sets it up here for the Panthers. Drives to his right, had a hole there, shot up, shot waved off, foul called on the floor, but that should be the 5th team foul. So we should have free throws here for Brylan Mayberry. Who are they putting it on? They're going to put that on number 3, Ryder Rowden.
His second personal, the 5th team foul.
Down to 2:44 left here in the half. 32-27.
Free throw on the first one is up and good. 11 points now on the night for Brylan Mayberry. Second free throw, good. 3-point ball game. Fighting Irish with the ball, bringing it back the other way with Elliott. Elliott crosses midcourt, works from the far side, kicks it out to Schultz. Schultz looked to his left, kicks it out to his right, goes to Rowden. Rowden from the top of the key. Has Aiden Estep in front of him, goes to Schultz on the near side. Drives in, layup up and in. Schultz is a player.
Yep.
He now has 15 in this one, by the way. gets that layup to go, makes it a 5-point game. Brylan Mayberry works from the top of the key down to 2:15 left in the first half. Score here 34-29. Works to his right, finds Bradley. Bradley drives in, picks up his dribble. Outside, Shannon for three. Good. He got a roll on that. Put some butter on that roll, man.
2-point ball game now.
Took a bounce off the front of the rim and somehow found its way in.
Man, we're going to get hit with the ball.
And blocking foul called. This one on Shannon. On the floor here. Moose is lining out the kids behind us. You're getting nervous over there.
Yeah, dude, they're throwing a ball. It's only a $7,000 camera, you know. And that's not mine.
They look to get this one in. Feeds it inside. This one tipped out. Comes away to Bradley Henry. Panthers trail by 2. Henry driving the other way. Feeds it underneath Sam Peterson. Shot up off the glass, and we're tied at 34.
Nice
Sam
job.
Peterson able to finish for the Panthers.
Way to bring it
Good
back.
feed there from Bradley Henry. To the other side with Elliott. Elliott working here for the Fighting Irish. Looks to the near side. We have one go flying to the floor. That's Robertson, who's checked back in, has Aiden Eastep in front of him. Over to Elliott, who shoots a three. Shot up, won't go. Mel Huron with the rebound. Drives back to the rim. Shot is up and good. Layup off the left hand. Bradley Henry gets it in. Underneath, Aiden Eastep. Shot up off the glass and good. We're tied right back up at 36. 1:10 left here in the first half. The Fighting Irish bring it up the floor. First points of the night for Aiden Eastep. Brylan Mayberry, by the way, leads all Panthers in scoring with 12 in this one. Schultz to the near side. Finds Elliott. Elliott works to his right. Top of the key to Robertson. Robertson gets Aiden to fall. Pulls up on a jumper. Shot up, won't go.
Nice
Rebound
job.
comes away to Brylan Mayberry. Mayberry pulls it down. Driving the other way for the Panthers, who look to take their first lead of the game. Brylan drives in. Floater up. Floater is good. Panthers take a 2-point lead over the Fighting Irish. Bringing it back the other way. Goes to Schultz, down to 32 seconds left. Schultz drives to his right, looks to kick it out to the other side. Had Smith, who winds up kicking it out to Elliott. Elliott will come out and reset. Down to 23 seconds left here in the first half. Panthers with a lead, 38-36, down to 20 seconds. They're going to hold it for the last shot. Robertson working in space. Near side to Mel Huron. Mel Huron now to the near side to Elliott. Underneath to Smith, who kicks it out. Had him. Oh, it just tackled him. On Bradley Henry.
It wasn't on purpose. The student section over there calling for the technical and stuff. He ran into it. The
They're
kid
going to
stopped
say
in front
foul
of
on
him.
the floor.
He stopped in front of him. They
No
were trying to stop
contact.
your momentum. It happens.
Yep. 7.9 seconds left here in the first half. Panthers lead it by 2. That is the second team foul here in the second on the Panthers. First one on Bradley Henry. Bradley checks out, gets a little breather here. Destin Unger checks in. Trace DeVries in as well. Gets it into Robertson. Robertson
Foul
will be
call.
fouled at midcourt by Aiden Eastep.
Wow. That was quick.
Yep.
6.1 seconds left here in the half. Grove leads it.
Well, you got one more to give if you want to do it before you go into the bonus. It's to his right, nearly lost his dribble, had an open lane, feeds it off underneath to Schultz, who gets it to go at the buzzer. Man, they've got two of them to go right at the buzzer, into the first and again at the end of the second, both to Schultz. And we're tied up at 38 as we go to the half. Schultz now with 17 points to lead all scorers. And for the Mountain Grove Panthers, Brylan Mayberry with 14 to lead all Panthers in scoring. Go to the halftime show brought to you by State Farm agent Stephen Gum as we're tied up at 38. We'll send it back to the studio. You're listening to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99 halftime score. By the way, halftime show brought to you by State Farm agent Stephen Gum. We're tied up at 38 at Springfield Catholic tonight in a game. We'll go over some scoring here for the Mountain Grove Panthers. Brylan Mayberry leads all Panthers with 14, 4 of those coming from the free throw line in this one. And second in scoring tonight, Bradley Henry with 9. Gatlin Keeling has added 4. Shannon stepped up. He's made the only 3 of the night for the Panthers. Or excuse me, Bradley had 1. So one of 2 threes tonight for the Panthers. How are you, Cade? As on the other side, the one that's been tough to stop is been the Schultz kid. He's done well. He's feasted underneath. He's shown a little bit of range in this one. They've ran 2 buzzer beaters to him in the first, 1 in the second. I thought Panthers defensively in the first struggled. The defense got better in the second. Offense kept pace, and they were able to close the gap because we ended the first there, down by 6 or 7 at the end of the first. Trailed by as much as 9, kind of back and forth there. And then the Panthers able to close the gap, and a lot of that was better defense and the Fighting Irish settling for some long jumpers. They got into a funk themselves, and they started trying to shoot some outside stuff that wasn't falling. They've knocked down a couple threes in this one. But you can see Coach O is fine to say, hey, yeah, if you guys want to sit out there and shoot jumpers, we're going to let you. We're going to try to go rebound the ball and get down the floor. And when we do get it back, he does it in a hurry. We've had several of these shots where whether it's Brylan, Brody Emery's benefited a couple times where you just drive it straight down him in a hurry. Don't let him get back and set up on defense and drive to the hole. Panther offensively, they've done well at that. Boards hasn't been bad. They've not had a lot of offensive rebounds on the other side, so the Panthers have done a good job on the boards. Carson Allen, you can see early on, they wanted to get that ball inside to Carson. I'm sure there's something there they've seen. They want to take advantage of that. And the Fighting Irish have done a good job of keeping the ball away from the inside for Carson.
Yeah, it's been a battle down there.
Yeah.
It really has.
When we got into the half-court offense, you could see that they were trying to find ways to get Carson involved early, and they just did a good job to keep him out. And when he did have an opportunity, missed one down there, was fouled once, went out and had a couple free throws that he shot. But it seems like really it's been Brylan or Bradley driving to the rack.
The dribble penetration has been key. You know, once they're able to penetrate, there's nobody stepping up and stopping ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So as long as they can continue to do that, I don't see a problem with them. You know,
it's fun to see
score.
the growth of Brody Emery. By the way, I mean he's just from.
So that's what we saw.
It's been there all season, but it's like it's slowing down for him here towards the end of the year, and he's going to be a special one moving forward. But good to see Sam Peterson back. Sam has 2 points in this one as well in limited playing action. I'm sure they're trying to keep an eye on his minutes as he's coming back from a little knee issue there, and was able to get cleared for this one. Was not cleared in time to play against Reed Spring, but back tonight and has seen some limited minutes. So maybe we'll see some more Sam here in the second half. Tied up at 38. We're going to take a short break. Halftime show brought to you by State Farm agent Stephen Gum. As we send it back, you're listening to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Welcome to Mountain Grove Panther Sports here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. As we get set to go here in the third, people knocking stuff down over there.
Sorry, yeah, I knocked my water bottle down. It was empty, but went into a row ahead of me. Didn't want to be leaving trash around. Gets it in here for the Fighting Irish as Rowden brings it up. They're now going from left to right on the radio dial as we set. Rowden kicks it out to Melhurin, far side to Robertson. Feed it inside. Now back out to the top. Melhurin gives a fake, drives to the hole, shot up, won't go, tipped out, comes away to Shannon, was tipped out by Bradley Henry. Finds Brylan Mayberry on the other side, sets up from the far side, looks to the near side to Henry, pulls up on a 3. Shot up, shot is good. Bradley Henry for 3.
Why not, Bradley?
Panthers have their largest lead of the game. Just 3 points, 41-38 the score. Bradley Henry now with 12 points in this one as Robertson brings it back the other way. Robertson sets up from outside, top of the key. Works the near side, kicks it out to Schultz. Schultz finds Glendening. Glendening dribbles out, picks up his dribble at the top of the key. Now back over to Schultz. Works around a screen from Glendening. Pulls up on a jumper from the free throw line. Shot up, won't go. Henry with the rebound for the Panthers, pushing it up the floor and tipped out by Schultz. Ball stays with the Panthers. He was trying to find Gatlin Keeling on the other side.
That full court pass there, 41-38 Panthers.
To have as much energy as the kids behind us. You know?
I'm telling you. They've been
Gets it
going
in
nonstop.
Brylan Mayberry out to Henry. Pulls up on a three. Shot is up. Shot is nothing but net.
Let's go, Mr. Henry. Have yourself a night. I think
Fighting Irish. Coach Osborne said, I've seen enough. We're going to talk it over. Panthers take a 6-point lead. Score here 44-38. Just a minute into the third. We'll send it back to the studio. You're listening to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Robertson to the other side for the Fighting Irish. Goes to Schultz. Looks to kick it to Melhurin. Comes away to Glendening. Pulls up on a jumper. Shot up. Won't go. Brylan Mayberry comes away with a rebound as he's running to the other side. Mayberry drives in. Layup up. Kind of double clutched it and gets it to go off the glass. And the Panthers take an 8-point lead. To the other side finds Melhurin. Melhurin shot up high off the glass. Won't go. This one tipped out. Last touch by Brylan Mayberry.
6:27 left here in the third. 46-38 Panthers lead.
Panthers getting it going here early in the third, putting some pressure on the Fighting Irish. Irish look to get this one in. Goes to Melhurin, out to Glendening. Glendening looks inside, not there. Finds Robertson. Robertson works to, or excuse me, that was not Robertson. This is going to be a foul called on Brylan Mayberry. It's going to be his first one. Brylan has 16 points in this one, by the way. That was Rowden. He fouled. One on the floor.
Looked like a strip to me.
Looks to get it in, goes to Robertson. Robertson works to the other side. Shot up off the glass, in and out, won't go. Rebound, it looked like Bradley Henry had it. Foul called as they had hooked Bradley's arm.
21? 22.
Melhurin. First one on him, first team foul for the Fighting Irish. Panthers get it into Brylan Mayberry. Mayberry brings it up the floor, crosses midcourt, goes to Bradley Henry. Henry's heated up in this one. He has 15 points. He's knocked down 2 threes here in the second half. Feeds it near side, finds Bradley in the near side corner. Back across the floor, drives in, goes to the hole, floater up, won't go, but fouled. That's Gatlin Keeling headed to the free throw line. As Keeling will set up. Thought he was going to kick it out. He had Shannon in that far side corner. Second one called on Melhurin, by the way, and that is number 22, Ryan Melhurin, the senior. Free throw off the front iron, won't go. Miles Elliott checks in as Glendening checks out.
Sam Peterson checking in.
Sam comes in, Carson Allen comes out. Sets up. Gatlin's free throw on the second one up and won't go. Schultz with the rebound. Schultz pulls it down, brings it up the floor for the Fighting Irish. Crosses midcourt, kicks it out to Robertson. Robertson sets it up. 5:45 left here in the third. Panthers lead it by 8. Robertson backs out, has some space, kicks to the far side to Elliott. Elliott works to his right towards the top of the key. Elliott trying to spin back the other way, finds Schultz, drives in, goes to the hole, layup up and in. To the other side. And a charge called. It's going to be on Brylan Mayberry.
I love how the official on the far sideline is the one that called it, but the one right under the basket didn't even pick his whistle up.
Yeah, there's only been 2 of them called tonight. He's called both of them. 6-point ball game. Panthers lead it. Fighting Irish with the ball. That's a second foul. Both here come in the third on Brylan Mayberry. Works to the other side, goes to Elliott on the near side, out to Schultz. Schultz inside to Melhurin, shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Bradley Henry. Panther faithful here, calling for a foul as Bradley was mugged going up for that ball. Brylan Mayberry works from the far side.
Somebody got Tom going.
Near side, Shannon for three, good, nothing but net. 9-point lead here for the Panthers. Gatlin getting back, trying to knock that one away from Elliott. Elliott brings it across, sets up from outside. Elliott to his left. Nearly lost it, kicks it to the far side. Robertson fires a three off, it's good. Nothing but net for Robertson as he answers back for the Fighting Irish. Bradley Henry to the other side, drives baseline, foul called on the floor. It's a 6-point ball game. Panthers lead it, 4:29 left in the third. This one's going to be called on Melhurin. Melhurin has picked up 3 fouls here, all in the third, by the way.
Now 3 team fouls for Catholic here.
He's picked all 3 of those up. Sam Peterson outside to Brylan Mayberry. Mayberry looks back over to Bradley. Bradley pulls up on a 3, shot up. Big bounce off the rim, won't go. Elliott with the rebound for the Fighting Irish. Elliott brings it back the other way, crosses midcourt. Smith sets a check in for the Fighting Irish. Elliott goes to Schultz. Schultz has this one popped out and away from him, comes away to Brylan Mayberry. Drives in, layup up and good for Brylan Mayberry.
Makes it 51-43 now, Panthers.
Brylan with 18 points on the night. To the other side, Elliott goes to Robertson. Robertson outside in some space. Robertson goes to his right, top of the key. Now drives inside, layup up and in off the right hand. Panthers about to check in. Aiden Eastep, Carson Allen, and Brody Emery, by the way. Smith about to check in for the Fighting Irish. Goes out to Henry. Henry works from midcourt, down to 3:40 left in the third. It's a 6-point lead here for the Panthers. Score 51-45. Brylan Mayberry to his right, backs it out. Picks up his dribble, feeds it inside to Gatlin Keeling. Keeling just looking out, nearly lost his dribble, able to get it out to Brylan Mayberry. Mayberry sets his feet, fires a 3, good. Brylan Mayberry now with 21 points. And we're back to a 9-point lead for the Panthers as the Fighting Irish bring it back the other way with Robertson. Sets his feet, tries to answer back, shot up, won't go. Rebound put back up for Schultz is good. Schultz now has 21 points of his own to tie Mayberry as the leading scorers in this game. Bradley Henry, layup up and in off the left hand. He wants to get involved in that conversation. He now has 17.
56-47, Panthers.
9-point game, goes to Elliott. Now to Rowden, pulls up on a 3, shot up, and nothing but net. They're starting to heat up as well. Back to a 6-point ball game. Goes to Brylan Mayberry. Mayberry brings it up and across midcourt. Down to 2:40 left here in the third. Works around Bradley Henry's screen. Now goes back to Henry. Drives in, pulls up on the jumper, shot up, won't go. Shannon was going up, trying to fight with Schultz on that rebound. Comes away with Schultz, who goes to Rowden to the other side. Around the back, dumps it off underneath. Melhurin, shot up off the glass and good. Makes it a 4-point game. Melhurin gets that one to go. He now has 8 in this one. Brylan through traffic. Little floater up, won't go. And this one knocked out, last touch by the Fighting Irish.
Stays with the Panthers. Subs coming.
Carson Allen, Brody Emery, and Aiden Eastep check in. Gatlin Keeling, Sam Peterson, and Peyton Shannon all check out. Brylan looks to get this one in. Finds Bradley. Bradley gives a little pump fake, drives in, spin move, left-handed layup, won't go, gets his own rebound, put backs up and good. Bradley Henry now with 19 points in this one. Robinson to the other side, works from outside, now finds Smith. Smith on the near side with Carson Allen in front of him. Now finds Rowden. Rowden through traffic, has this one come away. Charge called.
Brylan Mayberry.
Brylan steps in and takes the charge from Rowden. It's going to be number 3 on Rowden, by the way.
14 fouls here in the third.
Ben Melhurin is about to check in. I think Rowden maybe, Rowden's checking out. Ben Melhurin checking in. Bradley Henry brings it up and across midcourt. Sets up with Robertson in front of him. Down to 1:38 left here in the third. Kicks it out, goes to Brody Emery, pops up on a three, shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Smith, who goes to Robertson. Robertson brings it back the other way. It's a 6-point lead for the Panthers, 58-52. Robertson out in space. Now goes to Smith, rolls it around to Schultz. Schultz starts to go in, kicks it near side to Robertson. Robertson works to his left, outside, top of the key, goes to Melhurin, now to Smith. Down to 1:10 left in the third. Kicks it out top of the key to Robertson. Robertson trying to drive in, nearly had it taken away by Emery. Puts up the shot, it won't go. Bradley Henry with the rebound as he finds Brylan Mayberry. Mayberry brings it up the floor.
Under a minute.
Under a minute, and the Panthers leading it by 6, Moose.
That's right.
This is a tie ball game at the half. We trailed by 6 going into the second. Goes to Brody Emery, out to Brylan Mayberry. Mayberry working in some space. Works around a screen from Carson Allen here towards the top of the key. Drives in, layup up, layup is good. And Brylan Mayberry now with 23 points in this one. To the other side for the Fighting Irish. Brylan is playing as good as I've ever seen him play in this one tonight. I was worried when he picked up those 2 fouls here early in the third that he's going to really let that one get to him. Has not allowed that to affect him. Goes inside to Smith. Smith looks to kick it out. Finds Elliott. Elliott works out towards the top of the key. Far side to Ben Melhurin. Melhurin to his right. Turnaround jumper. Shot up. Shot is good. Down to 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3. Had some contact. No call. Pulls up on the 3. No good. Panthers lead it by 6 as we head to the fourth. Score here is 60-54. As we send it back to the studio, you are listening to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. We're being treated to a good one here tonight at the home of the Fighting Irish in Springfield. Panthers lead it by 6 heading into the fourth.
What a battle.
And do we have 5? Oh, there's Brylan. Brylan's over at midcourt, sets past this one in for the Panthers.
Hiding
on the floor, Brylan Mayberry. Looks like Aiden Eastep, Carson Allen, Bradley Henry, and Brody Emery still on the floor here. 6-point lead, score 60-54, and we're ticking down in the fourth. You can go on over and catch it, watch it at Mateo's right there on the square. You know Matt's got it up. Brody set to drive in, floater off the right hand, shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Melhurin. Melhurin to the other side. Drives in, shot. What?
He's calling the foul on Bradley Henry, who was backing away from the kid when he went to the rack. I don't.
Says he got a piece of his arm. We didn't see it.
First team foul.
Second one called on Bradley tonight. First team foul on the Panthers. Sam Peterson set to check in. Free throw is up and no good.
Peterson checks in. Brody Emery comes out.
That's 22, by the way. Ryan Melhurin at the free throw line.
60-54 your score here in the fourth.
Free throw on the second one, up and no good. Carson Allen with a rebound. You have Carson and Sam on the floor together, by the way, and this one, man, just batted down.
Ooh.
That's going to be a hard foul. Carson Allen gets tied up with Glendening again. Glendening was going up after a loose ball. Carson was coming the other way.
That is his second personal, second team foul.
Most of the time when they run into number 30 still standing.
Yeah. You're not going to move him.
Robertson to the other side, looks to the near side to Schultz. Schultz works out in space, goes to Glendening to the far side to Robertson. We have Melhurin on the floor. He gets up. Down to 7:17 left in the game. Near side to Rowden, outside to Schultz. Schultz in space, has Sam Peterson in front of him. Now to Melhurin, now to the top of the key to number 2, Robertson. Shot goes in and out, and we're going to have a jump ball called here. Yep.
Jump ball possession.
Good job by Aiden Estep to stay with that. I mean, he's getting that rip from behind him by Melhurin, and he just stays with it, lets himself get ripped backwards, keeps his hands on that ball.
They're going to give the ball to Catholic.
Well, they got the possession.
Jump ball,
yeah. It's a jump ball. 7:05 left here in the game. Panthers lead it by 6. Goes to Glendenning. Glendenning was looking at Rowden, dribbles in, now kicks it out to Melhurin. Melhurin now goes to Rowden. Has Aiden Estep in front of him. And a foul called on the floor. It's going to be the third team foul on the Panthers already in the fourth. That's in 3 fouls in a minute and 6 seconds. You don't have much to give up now. Second one called on Aiden Estep tonight.
Down to 6:50.
Schultz drives in, kicks it out to Glendenning. Now finds Melhurin. Melhurin looks out to Rowden. Rowden drives to his left, has Aiden Estep in front of him. Starts to his right, looks to the near side corner to 25, Glendenning. Glendenning out to Rowden. Rowden resets, Estep right there with him. Finds Robinson to the other side. Gatlin Keeling set to check in for the Panthers. This one knocked out, and say last touch by the Panthers as it goes out.
Gatlin Keeling checks in. Aiden Estep has a seat.
Elliott
54.
Elliott checks in, by the way, for the Fighting Irish. Glendenning comes to the bench. Shannon checking in as Carson Allen comes to the bench. So Aiden Estep checked out. Carson Allen checks out, feeds it inside, goes to Schultz, shot up, and good, and one coming.
On Bradley Henry.
Yep. It's going to be number 3 on Bradley.
You can't take them all with you, right?
Yep. 4th team foul on the Panthers, 0 team fouls on the Fighting Irish here in the 4th.
Yeah, one official.
Schultz sets up, free throws up and good, nothing but net. 3-point ball game as Henry brings it up the floor.
Seems like Catholic had the ball forever there.
Yep. Goes to Bradley Henry, over to Gatlin Keeling. Keeling out in space, finds Brylan Mayberry, top of the key. He thought about it, didn't pull the trigger though, now backs it back up, loses his dribble, tips it away.
Oh no.
And just a turnover here on the Panthers.
Dribbled it off his shoe. 3-point ball game.
6 minutes left in this one. Robertson.
Foul.
Foul called on the floor.
That's 5.
That's going to be the 5th team foul already.
Timeout called.
Sam Peterson.
Yeah, Coach O's calling a timeout.
Coach O takes time. We'll take time as well. Panthers lead it by 3. Catholic heading to the free throw line on the other side of this break. As we send it back, you're listening to Panther Basketball on Big Country 90. Welcome back to Panther Basketball on your home of Panthers Sports, Big Country 99. Panthers lead it by 3. Fighting Irish going to the free throw line for 2 shots. Who's taking the shots for him, though? I did not see that. Is it Schultz?
Looks like it.
Well, Schultz can shoot. Schultz has 24 points in this one, by the way, as he sets up at the free throw line. First one up and good.
He got his money's worth on that one, didn't he?
Yep.
He touched every part of the rim.
Schultz sets up for his second, looking to cut this Panther lead to 1. Free throw up and good, nothing but net. It's a 1-point ball game. Panthers get it into Bradley Henry. Panthers got a little sloppy here in the 4th. 5 team fouls already, just 2 minutes into the 4th. Goes to Brylan. Brylan shot up, no good, but a foul called on the Irish. Puts Brylan Mayberry at the free throw line. 2 free throws on the way.
Wow. Second team foul for Elliott. I'm sorry, second personal foul for Elliott.
Yep, first team foul on the Irish as Bryland sets up at the free throw line. First one's up and no good. Panthers have just not been a great free throw shooting team.
Down to 5:47 left here in the ball game.
Sets up for a second. Up and good on that one. Makes it a 2-point game. 5:47 left in this one. Bryland now with 24 points in the game to lead all Panthers in scoring. Bradley Henry behind him with 19. Goes to Schultz to the other side to Rowden. Rowden starts to his left, looks over to Robertson. Robertson works to his right, looks to the near side, finds Schultz. Schultz goes to Elliott. Elliott on the near side corner. Was looking inside to Melhurin, not there. Dumps off to the far side. Schultz drives in, shot up and good.
Ties it up.
We're all tied up at 61. Bradley Henry brings it up the other way. Brody Emery set to check in for the Panthers. Goes to Bryland Mayberry, who's getting mugged on his way in. And that's going to be called on the floor on number 22, Melhurin, Ryan Melhurin.
I was laughing because Coach O got up to get after the official, and the official waved him off. He said, "I saw it. I'm calling it."
Melhurin now with 4 fouls in this one, by the way. Tied up at 61, 5:05 left in the game. Panthers came into the fourth with a 6-point lead. Brody Emery nearly threw that away. Good thing he thought seconds about it. Now to Brody, trying to feed it inside. He throws it away this time. Goes to Robinson as he passes it to the Irish. Drives in, floater up, charge called.
Nice job. That's 2 for Bryland Mayberry tonight.
Hayden Eastep set to check in.
2 charges taken even by Bryland Mayberry. Second foul for 12 there, Rocky.
Called on Schultz. Brody Emery checks out as Hayden Eastep comes in. Shannon passes it in to Bradley Henry. Henry brings it up the floor, tied up at 61 with 4:40 left in the game. Looks to Bryland Mayberry. Mayberry works to his right. Out near the volleyball line, they'll set up the offense. Goes to Shannon, back over to Bryland. Bryland trying to read the defense here. Settles him in.
Either that or he's going to make you
holds
come out
on
and
to
guard
it.
him.
Down to 4:18. Makes a move. Now looks to pass. Finds Gatlin Keeling over to Bryland Mayberry. Mayberry.
He's just content to hold it out there. He's going to make you step out and guard him.
4:05 left in this one. Tied up at 61. 5 team fouls for the Panthers, 3 team fouls for the Fighting Irish.
It's a strategy. You could say it's boring all you want.
Yep, trying to space the floor a little bit.
Down to 3:50.
Now looks over to Gatlin Keeling, now back to Bryland. Bryland starts in, backs out. Looks over to Shannon. Shannon back to Bryland. Now goes to Gatlin Keeling, over to Bryland Mayberry. To Keeling on the near side. Keeling to his left. Looks out, goes to Bryland. Far side to Shannon, back over to Bryland Mayberry, down to 3:25 left. Lengthy possession here for the Panthers. Goes to Shannon. Shannon looks back out to Bryland Mayberry. Bryland rolls it over to Gatlin Keeling. Keeling across the floor to Shannon. Shannon goes up after that one, dumps it off, trying to go inside to Bradley Henry. Knocked away, taken away by the Irish, who's coming back the other way. So about a minute, 10-second possession there for the Panthers, and they come away with nothing. Didn't get a shot off.
The bad thing is Catholic can do it on the other side as well.
Yep. Robertson to the other side, goes into Schultz. Schultz drives in, shot up, missed. Melhurin with the offensive rebound and putback gives the Irish a 2-point lead. Down to 2:45 left in this game. Panthers trail it by 2. Drives in and a foul called. Coach Osborne didn't like it. First one called on Robertson, by the way. 2:38 left in this one. They say it was on the floor. Goes to Shannon. Shannon outside in space. 14 fouls now on the Fighting Irish. Shannon backs it out near midcourt, down to 2.5 minutes left in this game. Takes the time. Works up. Looks to his right, not there. Now goes to Gatlin Keeling. Keeling outside in space. Back to Shannon. Shannon back out to Keeling. 2:07 left here in the game. It's a 2-point deficit for the Panthers. 63-61 the score. Drives in, kicks it out, goes to Brylan Mayberry. Drives the hole, layup up and good. Ties it up at 63. Under 2 minutes to play. We're all tied up in this one. 1:45 now left in this game. Robinson brings it up the other way for the Fighting Irish. Kicks it over to Melhurin. Melhurin out to his right to Schultz. Schultz near side to Elliott. Elliott works out in space with a knee step in front of him. Now to Schultz, far side to Robertson. Robertson looks not there, kicks it out, goes to Rowden. Rowden drives in. Rowden kicks to the far side corner. Schultz works to his right. This one nearly taken away by Brylan Mayberry. And a whistle. That's Coach Osborne decides to take time. As the Irish take time, we'll take time as well. 1:21 left in this one, tied up at 63. As we send it back to the studio, you are listening to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. We're all tied up at 63 in this one. Coach Osborne for the Fighting Irish takes a timeout to talk it over. It's the Irish with the basketball and 1:21 to go, tied up at 63. Leading all scorers in this one is Schultz for the Fighting Irish with 28. Brylan Mayberry right behind him for the Panthers with 26. Haven't seen Bradley Henry get going here in the fourth. Bradley Henry had 19 coming into the fourth. We need Bradley to close this thing out.
I don't think he's really had very many shots here.
He's not had many opportunities. We've not scored much.
All Brylan Mayberry so far off the dribble.
This is a 6-point ball game in favor of the Panthers coming into the fourth. They've dribbled a lot of clock off here in the fourth.
Is that going to come back to bite him now, though?
Down to 1:14 left here in the game. Robertson works to his left, now looks to his right. Robertson to the near side, finds Elliott. Elliott works to the top of the key. 1:05 left in the game, outside to Schultz, far side to Robertson. Robertson looks in, kicks it out to Melhurin, back out to Elliott, under a minute to play. How long will the Irish?
You got to think they're going to want to play for the last shot.
Down to 51 seconds left. Elliott works to his left from outside, kicks it out to Robertson. Robertson in space, over to Schultz. I think if they're going to have a last shot, he's probably the guy they want to take it. Schultz works to his left, goes to Robertson. Robertson works from out at the volleyball line. As Shannon in front of him, works around a screen from Melhurin. Robertson backs it out. Under 30 seconds to play, down to 27. Tied up at 63. They've got us on a buzzer beater to end the first and in the second, by the way.
20
They've done it
seconds
twice.
Now. Watch Schultz on the back door.
And a timeout taken.
This will be a full timeout.
Coach Osborne for the Fighting Irish takes timeout with 17.6 seconds left in the game. We'll send it back to the studio. You are listening to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Tied up at 63. We're at Springfield tonight playing the Fighting Irish, Springfield Catholic. Coming out of this timeout taken by Coach Osborne for the Fighting Irish. Coach Openshaw is trying to clarify something with an official here at midcourt. Trying to defensively get set up in the right spot. Irish they're content to slow it down, try to take the last shot of the game and see if they can win it at the buzzer. They've had 2 buzzer beaters in this one in the first, one in the second. Gets it in, goes to Robertson. Robertson brings it up and across
12
midcourt.
seconds.
Panthers are into the bonus, by the way.
9 seconds.
You have no fouls to give up. Goes to Melhurin. Melhurin thought about it, kicks it out to Robertson for 3. Shot up, won't go. Melhurin gets the rebound and a foul called. This game is going to end at a free throw line.
Carson Allen knocked him out of bounds.
Wow.
Fouls ball against number 30. Carson Allen, that is his 3rd personal foul. Timeout.
Coach Owens talked about it. There's 1.6 seconds left. We'll keep this one right here. Robertson puts up a 3. Shot is missed. Rebound for the Fighting Irish. Carson Allen coming over that way, makes contact on the baseline. Foul called, as the Panthers already have their 5-team fouls here on the 4th. That puts the Fighting Irish at the free throw line for 2 free throws. That, one of them is all it's going to take. You have 1.6 seconds as you come out of this timeout, so you've really got to have something drawn up.
I mean, it's got to be.
If he makes the first, and you miss the second, do you have enough time to get a rebound and a shot?
I don't know. If you're Catholic, you make the first one, throw the second one off the board, and let the time run out.
Well, it's going to have to make contact with the rim, but
right.
Yeah.
Throw it off the back iron.
Panthers have 2 timeouts left, by the way, so if you have a quick rebound, Coach O would surely take a timeout to try to set something up. Melhurin goes to the free throw line.
No pressure.
Man, that's a rough way to end a game.
Yeah. 1.6 seconds left, tied up at 63. No pressure at all.
Melhurin sets up, free throws up, and no good on the first one.
Subs coming. DeVries and Emery check in.
And
Peyton Shannon as well.
Chase DeVries checking in for the Panthers.
Second
Melhurin
shot coming.
sets up, 1.6 seconds left. He's got 1 free throw left. Tied up at 63. Second free throw up and good. Gets it into Brody Emery.
Timeout call.
Timeout taken with a half second left.
Timeout.
So now you're going to have to get it in and launch it.
This will be a full timeout.
Say take time, we'll take time as well. It is a full timeout. We'll send it back. Panthers trail it by 1, 64-63 as we send it back to the studio. You're listening to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. You're looking at a catch and shoot situation here. What are you going to run? Coach O's getting it drawn up. Panthers trail by 1. 64-63. They came into the 4th leading it by 6. Have led the game by as much as 9. Irish on the other side, they've led by as much as 9 in the first half. So this game has been back and forth. Who are you going to try to get you a win right now? They run it. They go to Brody Emery. Turnaround jumper. Won't go. Leaves that one short.
That's going to do it.
This one goes final. Panthers fall at Springfield Catholic tonight to end our regular season 64-63. It goes to an 0-0 record now as we go into next week for districts with a bye. Panthers will play at Rogersville against the winner of, was it Clever Hollister?
Yes.
Something like that?
Yes.
We'll see the winner of that game Thursday night at Rogersville. They are hosting the districts. Rogersville has the 1 seed, Panthers with the 2 seed. So that is coming up Thursday night. This is the end of the regular season. We'll have more Lady Panther basketball for you as well. They had a bye in the first round, and they will play the first one at home as the Lady Panthers hosting the districts on the ladies' side Wednesday night, 7:30. And if they get the win, they'll play for a district championship Saturday at 1 o'clock, next Saturday at 1 o'clock in our building. So, take a little time here. I'm sure we'll have Coach O up here in just a little bit. Talk this over. Post-game show brought to you by your friends at Town & Country Insurance. Nope, I've messed it up.
You did. That's all right. It's who is our post-game? It's State Farm agent Stephen Gum.
There you go. We're kicking back to the studio. You're listening to Panther basketball on Big Country 99.